Hey guys, me and Dave. It's what is it? 2023. So it's Friday night. Like usual, I'm sitting here having a drink, trying to relax a little bit. It's been not bad today. I took the dogs out and went for a ride and all this stuff around town, and we're kind of watching TV a lot, and stuff. Not much going on as far as targeting goes, but there is stuff going on in my city. I live in a city of 86,000 people, you guys. There's some weird stuff going on. Weird stuff going on. I'm not saying anything either way. I'm not saying anything either way. But there's some weird stuff going on since these guys have been in town. Um, we are having people in a mental health crisis in this town. Now, there's been two or three people that have been wanting to jump off a parking ramp or jump off a higher elevation to hurt themselves. Now this has just happened in the last few weeks. I'm not saying it's them, but it's odd. It's odd. We never had this before in our city. Now today, there was a guy at the Holiday Inn hotel downtown on the parking ramp. Um, he was threatening to jump off the parking ramp top level, and he did. He did. They couldn't talk him down. He did jump off, and he died. He died today. Um, Now I looked it up on Google, and there's been several attempts of people in a mental health crisis jumping off high elevation objects or whatever you want to call it, threatening to hurt themselves. And one was there was a cop that was able to save the guy and from not jumping, but this has kind of happened within the last couple weeks. We're having people with mental health crisis that are in mental health crisis threatening to jump off high elevation objects, threatening to hurt themselves. Well, this guy did today, and he did die of his injuries. Um, so I find that a little weird. I find that a little weird. You know, uh, I I want to go more into that, but I'm not going to go more into that. But I find that a little weird. Could they be targeted? I don't know. I don't know. Are they targeting other people in our city that don't know they're targeted? When I got targeted super hard and all that stuff, they were trying to get me to jump out a second story window. When they wanted, when I was in the psych ward, they told me I could never come back home. I could never come back home. You know, and they wanted me to get an apartment. It was like on the 10th floor. They were putting thoughts in my head to jump out the window of that apartment building. And could they make it happen? They might be able to make that happen. If I'm in deep sleep or something like that, and they're putting those thoughts in my head, they might maybe they might be able to make me jump out of a 10-story build window and stuff. So that's why I didn't take that apartment. I didn't take that apartment and move back home with my relative and all this stuff. Um, so are these people targeted? I don't know. I don't know. It just seems weird. It just seems weird within the last couple of weeks. There's been like three attempts from three different people to jump off something in high elevation to hurt themselves, you know. And this guy died tonight. Or this afternoon. He died this afternoon. He did jump, and he died of his injuries. You know, so is it these guys? You know, I don't know. Are you know who's in town here? Who's in town? Are they targeting other people? They don't know that they're being targeted. It's possible. You know, there's you know, it's questionable. You know whether it's them or not. You know, we're having a lot of mental health crisis stuff happening. We have police officers trained in that. There is an emergency crisis um, response team that will respond to stuff like this, that are trained, especially police officers that are specially trained in mental health crisis and stuff like that. We have a lot of mental health nonprofits that specialize in emergency mental health crisis emergencies and stuff. They have emergencies crisis teams that will come to your house, and they will help you deal with your problem and get you help and all this stuff. But you have to ask yourself, are these people targeted? Are they targeted? You know, these people are in town targeting me and everything else. We have to ask ourselves, is it a real mental health crisis, or is it these guys? You know, so we have to ask ourselves that, you know, when you're TI, you're kind of awake to what they can do and how they can do it and all this stuff. And they can make you do things if they want to. They can do it if you're not aware of it. They can put these subliminal messages in your head, and they can make you hurt yourself, and they can make you commit suicide if they want to. I think they did that to Jeffrey Epstein. Um, you know, I think they killed him. Uh, you know, and stuff. But so I'm just talking about that tonight, you guys. Not much going on. You know, I'm still being, you know, it wasn't bad today, but I'm still being monitored and stuff like that, always 24/7 and stuff. So I'm just sitting there chilling out. I'm having a drink and just chilling out and enjoying myself. So I'm gonna cut this off. You guys have a good night, and I hope you're not doing too bad. And hang in there, and we'll get through this. And I'll talk to you guys later.